Grace and peace, as this week we talk about influencers. So, honestly, Pastor Scott and I are delving once more into those folks who have been for us teachers and guides, spiritual mentors, perhaps. They've influenced our faith. And it's an ever shifting target, I think, for me to talk about those who most powerfully influenced me. There's a time that I think I would have chosen professors or those powerful theologians, those really awe-inspiring deep thinkers, right? But this past year, that piece from 1 Kings 19, where Elijah is told to go out and stand on the mountain before the Lord, right? And the Lord's about to pass by, and there's this great wind, and there's a splitting, the mountains are breaking, the rocks into pieces, right? And the Lord's not in the wind, and then after the wind, of course, there's the earthquake, and the Lord's not in the earthquake, and after the earthquake, there's the fire, and in the end, of course, there's this silence. And what we learn is that God is in the midst of that silence, or that still small voice. And we hear the Lord saying, "What are you doing here, Elijah? What are you doing here?" It's that still small voice. So it's not those great, powerful theologians, not the booming voice of the professor or those awe-inspiring thinkers. And don't misunderstand me, they're really, really important. But the influencers in my life right now, members of the congregation that engage me in conversation, in Bible study. They'll ask some really great questions, or at the back of church, ask me a question after a sermon, and I don't always have the answers, which is awesome. Or just as we're talking in coffee hour, what I find is in those still small voices, that's where I'm being influenced the most. That's where my deepest thinking will go. That is where I'm finding God and direction. And I am most powerfully and deeply thankful for that still small voice of God that I encounter in the members of the congregations that I serve. So thank you, and God bless you. Amen.